as some opponents would say, there is a need for more discussion and for more scrutinizing. Some even would say that we have to give this trade agreement still to the Court of Justice in Europe. I would say there's no need for that anymore.
Artis Pabriks, the EPP group's point person on trade, as the European Parliament rejected a bid to get the European Court of Justice to give its opinion on the EU-Canada Trade Pact. Opponents of CETA, or the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, wanted the court to say whether it complies with European law. Pabriks says enough already.
CETA was on internet for last 2 years. Secondly, it was scrutinized in number of into-depth discussions in our trade committee and in Parliament. We have been passing resolutions, and in fact we have been asking also all the relevant questions regarding CETA.
The European Commission, which negotiated the accord, says CETA will be a win-win that will boost trade between the EU and Canada. It says European exporters would save €500 million a year, generating more jobs by removing customs duties between the EU and Canada. CETA would guarantee market access while protecting farmers. EU figures show that 14% of Europe's jobs, more than 30 million of them, rely on trade. CETA also maintains the right for EU governments to regulate and protect their public services. Proponents say CETA will also maintain Europe's standards on workers' rights, the environment, and consumer health and safety. But there remains staunch opposition in Europe, the U.S., and elsewhere among those skeptical that such accords are actually job creators. Pabriks and others point to the recent EU-South Korean trade agreement, which has boosted commerce and jobs. And Parliament's own legal service in June said it found no contradiction between CETA and European law.
European Union, if we want to survive, if we want really to embrace the change and guarantee some kind of development and jobs and prosperity for our people, we should embrace this change with active policy. We should ratify CETA, and moreover, we should go very fast forward with the next trade agreements with countries like Japan, Vietnam, because that region is also waiting for this. So CETA is some kind of a door. If we open this door, then there is a chance that European Union can get a second breath.
It's been a roller coaster ride for CETA, with repeated attempts to stop it. This resolution was seen as a make or break for the agreement. Now to see if it can actually proceed and prove that it is indeed a job creator, as other accords have been. Find out more about the activities of the largest political force in Parliament by checking eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.